pulling cards. How are we doing today? I've had a pretty wonderful day. I got to teach a little bit, got to teach some hypnosis, and we did good things for both people, the guinea pig and and the gal who was learning the hypnosis. So that was fun for me today. I've got some things in store for you. I have the Enchanted Map Oracle. Yeah, that's what it's called. Love these cards. And I looked up the astrology. There aren't, I didn't notice huge things right now, but it feels like the energy feels like a time where I know I'm still getting realizations like we're still in Mercury retrograde. And I know we're not. We're in the shadow period afterwards, or we might even be over the shadow period. That's better. So no, we're still in that. So but big things have been happening for me. I finally realized that or finally, I guess, dug down deep enough and ferreted out what's been going on in my hip for years. Now I could find little pieces of it, and I knew it had to do with music, family, belief systems, things like that. So yesterday I went to an ecstatic dance class, had a blast. I really love doing that thing or that type of thing, and I really want to facilitate that at some point. Mine will be more what the fairies tell me to do, but it is really useful for figuring out what is going on in your body. So I finally got my right hip to release by myself for the first time in about 6 years. Usually I have to have somebody else do it, and then it goes back to where it was right away. This time it did not. It stayed good. I have some soreness today, but everything feels pretty good in my body today, and that's kind of unusual. So let me tell you what I realized. I knew it had something to do with my dad and actually both parents. Not that they tried to do anything, tried to say anything. It was more what they didn't say that I allowed to come into me. So I remember way back in the day, my mom, I was in junior high and I was playing the tuba. And my mom, I'm one of two people playing the tuba, and we were both pretty good at it, and we were best friends. So mom tells me, you did really good, and then she said, but that, or whoever was sitting behind you playing the drums, who is that boy? And I said, Chris Kelsey. Now, Chris, if you're out there listening, which I doubt it, but my mom said that you were going to become a professional drummer, and I know that you have. So she said that boy needs to go to college to be a professional musician. And in my mind, I heard, you are not a professional musician and you never will be. Now, that sounds ridiculous, right? But I was playing with my best friend who was a virtuoso violinist. We were doing bell choir in church. And there's a reason I'm telling y'all this too. We were doing bell choir in church. And I started out just playing 4 bells, which some people only ever play 2 bells. Right. But I could read music. So I started out playing 4 bells, and so did she. So did Julia. And Julie might be out there listening, Julia Grinninger. Pretty soon we were both playing 8 bells. And so we would have 2 bells in each hand and have to switch them out. And it really got really interesting sometimes. So when what is that? there's a Christmas song that I know we played that has only bells, and that gets really complicated because it's really fast, you know. So we would like trade out bells sometimes so that we could make all the sounds happen that we needed to make. And then, you know, I played clarinet, flute, tuba, piano. And then when I got older, I stopped playing some of those musics, or some of those musical instruments, but I always kept singing. Julia went on to play first chair. Let me see if I can get this right. First chair, second violin at the Kennedy Center. She was a professional musician. That's what I consider a professional musician. I never considered myself a professional musician. And so when I started going into this kind of work where I sing to heal people, I still didn't think that I was a musician. I still play several different instruments. I play Native American flute, as you know. I drum. I do different things, but it was only 2 or 3 years ago when I looked at another best friend of mine, Patrick, and I said, why don't I think I'm a musician? And at that time, I think I was working out of his house, and I came out of a session, and I was like, why don't I think I'm a musician? I did all these things. I can tick all them off on my fingers, but I never thought of myself as a musician. So finally, I allowed myself to say that. Then this audition comes up this year, and I panic, like full-blown panic. Had I done a show that night, it would have been an entire disaster. I wouldn't have been able to talk. I wouldn't have been able to think. It was absolutely ridiculous. So I told Tiffany what was happening, and she said, let's just do it next week. And I said, okay, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And went and panicked at the audition too. I thought my voice sounded absolutely horrible, and so I would quit. I quit in the middle of. I think I sang like a couple of different songs, but the one I sang just to give them an idea of what I did, I quit in the middle of it because in my opinion, I sounded like crap. So. Fast forward to yesterday when I realized that, I don't know if I've told you, but I've been working really hard doing all my metaphysical things, but also attempting to start a pilot car business. But I felt a lot of resistance, not a little bit of resistance, a lot. And I didn't realize how much of it was in my body. But yesterday, Lori is sometimes on here. I don't know if she's on tonight because I haven't gone through everybody yet, but Lori Reichert, who actually got me into that business, also said, so when you bought your flute, you did it right away and you lit up. And I did. I was so excited about that flute, and I'm still excited about that flute. And I played it on the show just fine, and I've played it in other places just fine, but I have some resistance to putting it out on YouTube or TikTok. So I needed to look at that as well. But she said, do you light up from starting this pilot car business? And I said, well, I think I light up in a different way. And the more we talked, the more I realized I'm only starting this business because I want to not be considered, I lost the word again. Oh, not be considered essential by the government. And I don't want them to shut me down again. So, Lori, I absolutely love you. If you're out there, thank God for you and Phil, because Phil said, Why in the hell isn't she just starting? Why doesn't she just go do it? And I went, yeah, why don't I go do it? I'm being pretty resistant myself. And then Lori said, well, if you're worried about it, why don't you move to a state that did not shut down? And I went, oh, well, I think I might be. I think I am actually. I want to move to South Dakota into the Black Hills. So when I released all of that, when I got to the bottom of it and realized that all the pain in my hip energetically had to do with me not believing I was a musician because of my parents. So I needed to forgive my parents. I needed to forgive myself, mostly for not allowing myself to be a musician or not considering myself a musician. I needed to forgive holding resentment to most of the world. Not most of the world, but really, seriously, holding resentment to so many musicians, Elvis included. There's a big story behind that too. I'm all full of stories today, but I needed to forgive all that, and then I needed to clear it out, dump it out, get it out of my hip, and make it so that things could relax. So then what I did, what I usually do, I went and got some body work from a really good friend, and she got things to moving. Now, she felt things in my shoulder, but I was holding on to, I was fighting. Like my left side wanted to go forward, wanted to do all the things, wanted to do everything. In fact, my left side has been carrying my right side. Even though my right side is the masculine, the one that wants to move forward, my left side has been the part charging forward. So it's been a really interesting ride so far, but now I think I'm to a point where I can say, no, I know I am, where I can say that I am a musician, that I am thankful and blessed to have the voice, the talent, the ability, and the courage to sing in public, to present this to the world. I actually don't even have any resistance to putting it out on TikTok anymore. So I am very thankful. And I want to thank all you because you're so supportive every single week. So that being said, I know there's some people that want some readings out there, and I really want to sing something for you. So, Robin, put on your headphones if you're here. And if anybody else wants to put on the headphones, that's wonderful. It might come through to you in a different way than it normally does. So just relax and allow the music to take you wherever you go. Spend all your time waiting for that second chance, for a break that would make it okay. There's always some reason to feel not good enough. And it's toward the end of the day, I need some distraction. Oh, beautiful release. Memories stream from my veins. Let me be empty. Only find some peace tonight in the arms of the angel. Fly away from here, from this dark, cold hotel room, and the endlessness that you fear. You are pulled from the wreckage of your silent reverie. You're in the arms of the angel. May you find some comfort here. You're so tired of the straight line, and everywhere you turn, there's vultures and thieves at your back. The storm keeps on twisting. You keep on building the lives that you make up for all that you lack. It don't make no difference escaping one last time. It's easier to believe in the sweet madness. Oh, this glorious sadness that brings me to my knees in the arms of the angel. Fly away from here, from this dark, cold hotel room, and the endlessness that you fear. You are pulled from the wreckage of your silent reverie. You're in the arms of the angel. May you find some comfort here. You're in the arms of the angel. May you find some comfort here. Thank you so much for being here. Hi, Robert. Yay, now I get to say hi to everybody. Oh, well, oh, yep, I have something. Let's see. I'm going to write everybody's name down, their requests. Maybe. I'm having issues. Let's see who else is here. Oh, I want to thank you too, because all of your donations have paid my show for my show. So you are sponsoring my show. All of you. Thank you. I love it. Let's see. Who else is here? Kim Smith is here. Richard is here. Yay. I love that you're all here. Oh, Kim says, I just started having hip issues this week. New layer 2 release. Oh, yeah. Yep. Thank you, Richard. I love that painting too. That is my friend Sarah Morris. I think I believe her website is still The Girl Who Paints. She is absolutely fabulous. Both of these paintings are hers. This is yeah, this is the only oil painting she ever did, I believe. Um, but I know I have it. And they're both nice and big. I love them. I have a lot of her work actually, so uh aw. Thanks, Kim. I love you too. I love you all. Yay. Hi, Ruth. Nice to see you here. Yay. That's way cool. Destiny Reed. Yay. Hi. Uh, I love this. If you can't tell, I do love doing my show. Hmm. Ooh, yeah, Destiny, I can do that. She's requesting a song from Dolphins, Whales, Benevolent Sea Creatures, or Divine Angelic. Oh, of truth to soothe the soul, please. Yes, yes, yes. We can do that. We can make that happen. I'm I'm trying to write with a pencil on a napkin. It's not working very well, but yes, something to release that's no longer yours to carry in your hip. No, that's Kim. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. There is something. Um, yeah, just feel it roll out your body. And sorry, my nose is running. Let's see. Who else do I need to say hi to? uh, Robin. Hey, girl. Mary said she had a lovely time at lunch, by the way, and I'm glad y'all are gonna do some other stuff. I think that's super cool. Sam, hi. Yay. Yes, Kim, I will give you a message. Absolutely. Oh, I can't get it to go down all the way. There it is. Hi, Carol Ann. Yay. I don't know if I can read everybody's stuff. So I want to get into this. Robert. Oh, I know what else I have here. The hidden truth of your name. I might wait until next week to do that. We'll see how much time we have today. But it's a fascinating book. I really, really like it. My name isn't quite in there, but you can get as close to it as I can. Robert, two cards jumped out at me, like flew out. And look, there's a dolphin on it. It says ride the wave. The other one is goblins. So, are you letting goblins stop you from something, Robert? Goblins can help you get through, well, trigger dark night of the soul and then get through it. When we use, well, one of the ways that I work that's a little bit different than anybody else is, or anybody that I've ever met, is that since I'm a fairy changeling, I change into something that people would consider a dark fairy. And I let that eat the energy that is dark, coming off of you. And that doesn't happen all the time. Sometimes it happens in a different way where like the earth takes the energy or angels are here and they transmute the energy or whatever. But I knew that I was doing that when I was working on a friend of mine and I transformed into an old hag. Now I would call her the Kaliag. And I know there's a whole big story behind, the whole myth of the Kaliag, but she's also the bone collector. And she can turn into very dark energy, and she can eat other people's pain. So my friend called her the pain eater. So if you have goblins in your life, allow them. I'm trying to make it so it's not so reflective. Allow them to come in and take what you no longer need. And this goes for everybody too. Come in and take what you no longer need, and then use the dolphin energy to bring the good back into your life. To let that, ride the wave. Maybe let the water help you wash it out. Let the goblins eat it, and then allow that water to bring everything that you need back in. And the dolphins and whales always communicate with beautiful song. And since that was requested, seems like somebody, well, we'll get to that too. But since that was requested, let me do some. One of my favorite creatures has just shown up. And I would say that she's a mix between dolphin. Maybe I talked about her before. A dolphin, a whale, and an eel. So dolphin head, bigger than our whales. And the fin that goes along the back of an eel. And she is just so full of love, just conveys so much love. So allow her into your heart, your body, your mind. Toran de kala machakana and de ke Wambat ala kachari he horan wan kataran Juana Puaran cherry hira karandewa maron Karahuishi taburan tela hon O hanala huani kihi Maro shatala hon hara kum bariki on a cool panto. Marajero Quandara la core hi dombong Cara que coche tiron cara Marahurti hi Oh. Puretira ruara nikora lawan turampu. Para karishu. Men chikarera lo quaranto quando di woman e non. Para canon. Para canon. So somebody had some stuff going on in the left fin, which also might be considered a wing, depending on what kind of creature you are today. Also, left is all about the feminine side, taking in, receiving. So some of us might have a problem receiving, right? We're going, doing that hustle, making things work, making things work, not allowing things to work. The feminine side would be about allowing things to work, allowing things to come to you, allowing things to be received by you. If you are holding resentment toward anybody about whatever you want, that's not allowing that in. So release, let go of the resentment, allow yourself to feel love for whoever you had resentment for. Move into a space where you can send love to them and to yourself. That's the biggest part, is that we hold on to it in ourselves and blame ourselves. So if you hear your brain doing that, tell her or him thank you, and allow it to just move along and go away. So I have a feeling that everybody's reading tonight. It's just gonna work for the good of the whole, everybody here. So so a lot, Destiny, a lot of that was for you, and I know I moved right into whale, whale and dolphin, and all of that wonderful energy. But Robert had that card come up, so it all works together. It's all synergistic. And let's move on to Kim. But I want to not forget anybody. If Robin says, my left shoulder. The soul understood what you said. I also speak the same. Yes, you do. Yes. I think probably all of us have that ability to tap in. If you feel like you don't. Mary's on. If you feel like you don't have that ability, there's something blocking you. And reach out, and I can help you release that and help you move into where you might want to be speaking light language, and using light language. So light language can be written, it can be drawn, like they were doing through me. And that was for everybody as well. That was for me, but also for everybody else. So, Kim, I want to pull a card for you, Kim. Stormfields. There's that light thing for me again. There we go. It didn't work to move it forward this time. So, Stormfields. I don't know what it says in the book because I'm not reading out of the book. So, but Stormfields to me can mean that a little bit different meaning that you might be thinking. There might not be storm clouds or storms in your life right now. However, if your brain works like mine does, and a lot of other people's do, it can create its own storm where there is none, right? So if you are looking into the future and worrying about the future, stop yourself, pull yourself back, tell your brain thank you. Again, thank you for taking me to that place, but I don't need to worry about the future because it's provided for me, right? We can trust that it is provided for us. We can allow it in. All about the feminine tonight, right? Yay, we love that. Now I have the burps for some reason. So I'm going to take a drink. Kim. Needed a crystal. Yep. Wow. Everybody's. So if you all thought you were getting individual readings tonight, that's apparently not going to happen at all because everybody's healing is mixing up with everybody else's. The readings are mixing up because they're for all. And there are certain things coming up for different people. But this is for you, Kim, and it's helping you remove a block. A little bit of psychic surgery. And I'm seeing it in the spine, actually. I would say about T10, thoracic 10. I don't know how much you know about the spine, but I'm just going to get rid of that energy there. Blocks just... I know that some of us have alien implant blocks, and the reason I kind of laughed was that I think some people are a little bit crazy with that, but I also think that we allow implants in the form of blocks. No, blocks in the form of implants. There we go. To come in sometimes. So just relax and allow the power of the quartz to take it away from you. And while I'm doing that, because we can always do more than one thing at a time, let's talk about, Kim, what is going on in your world? Somebody is here. I really apologize. Hello.
Hello.
I'm going to shut my door, okay? I don't mean to be rude. And it didn't stay. Hold on just a moment. I'm sorry. Okay. Sorry about that. So. Oh, Kim, this is going to release a lot more for you, a lot more psychic ability, a lot more of moving into everything that you were meant to be. Now, I'm not even sure. I don't know if we have chatted about everything because I can't remember everybody. I'm a little bit inundated sometimes with information. So, I don't know if you consider yourself psychic, but more is coming for you. More seeing is what they're saying. So if you already see things, you're going to see things in a different light. I will tell you right now to invoke the law of love if you find things that are scaring you. You can do that in your dreams. You can do that if you're giving readings. You can do that at any point in time, anytime you need it. If something is scaring you, invoke the law of love. it will transform it, transmute it into something that doesn't look so scary for you. I told a friend of mine to do that when she was being visited by grays all the time. And she did, and they transformed into light beings. And then she was able to work with them, and she wasn't so resistant. Nothing hurt in her body anymore when they did whatever they needed to do with her. So know that you are safe, you're well taken care of, and relax into that energy. And thank you so much for being here, Kim. Ooh, yay. Sam, let's get something for you. You have fairy creatures. I'm not even paying attention to the... Oh, Elizabeth, hi. Thanks. I love my braids too. Veronica, hi. I love that. Vivi. Oh, welcome. That is so cool. Oh, sorry if this is a little bouncy. I'm just looking through to see what I missed. I'm not going to read everybody's stuff. Oh, Destiny said, yes, I felt that message profoundly. That's wonderful. Oh, this is a good one. Sam. Look at the beauty. I hope you can see this of that card. Magical prayer. Nope, not that way. Boy, she looks like she's in a state of bliss, right? So, I believe that they're asking me to tell you a little bit about, or talk to you a little bit about your prayers. So, whether you consider it praying or not, I did not consider it praying for a long time when I talked to gods and goddesses and the universe to manifest things, to do whatever, because I was brought up in a Christian church and I didn't want to have that association. But it really is, praying is just talking to a higher being, right? So when you are doing that, bring this feeling in, this feeling of bliss, of ecstasy, of, I know that everything's coming for me. I know that everything is working, the universe is conspiring to do whatever we want, to bring us whatever we want. So when you're sending out a prayer, please be careful how you say it. That's what popped into my mind first. When I was in the Christian church, I would be praying that there's a local band around here that sings this. Jesus, if you get me out of this one, I'll never drink again. And that comes to my mind all the time about how I prayed. I would pray that something didn't happen again, or that something, it was always negative, because that was kind of instilled in me, I guess. So make sure that you're in that state of bliss, that state of ecstasy, that state of so much to be thankful for, because it's already there. What you want is already there. So when you're talking to your higher being, things like, I appreciate you bringing everything that I need to me. I appreciate you bringing the love I want into my life. I appreciate, this is me personally, I appreciate that I sucked in, not being a musician, because now I've created things that I never would have created because I felt the need to go around in a back way, being a musician. So I did not go to Hollywood. I did not try to get signed by a record company. I did not go out and try to have that life. I went the back way, and I created a way of healing people with my voice. I did not go and learn that either. That came to me through opening myself up and allowing everything to come through and embodying the feminine. So I think that's, I totally believe that's the way you should do things, you know, in the spiritual world. That's how you, yeah, that's how you get the information that you personally need. Exactly. So you can go out and you can pay for people to teach you how to do things. When I teach people how to do things, it's more about opening up to the things that are coming than it is about anything else. So when I teach Reiki, I teach people how to open up to the energy and pass it along. I don't concentrate on who Yusui was. I don't concentrate on the different rituals around it. I don't concentrate on teaching them the symbols. I concentrate on allowing everything to come through. So, Rich. And let's see. Rich. Mountain. Look at that guy. Mountain energy for you. So that is all about being. Mountains don't go anywhere, really, right? To me, mountains are the place where I can go and ground. I even kind of have that tattooed on me. Mountains are sacred to me as well. And our mountains out here are completely different than the Appalachians back east. And the Appalachians feel very feminine to me. The mountains out here are very masculine, very, very rugged, I guess. So be the mountain, Rich. You don't have to run out and do the things. You can be you and go through the world just being you, and that is perfect for whoever you're around. Very interesting. I love that for you. Ooh, I know I will sing a little more too. Oh my gosh, now I've gotten all totally backwards in the chat thingy. Boy. Yes. Where Wellness Mary is in the house. Woohoo! I love that. Okay, so a little more for everybody. And Rich. I did get to Rich. I'm sorry. Wow. Things I'm so scattered. Maybe I should ground. Oh, I want to show you, though, one reason why I can't maybe ground. I have my foot in this. This is a creation of Twisted Sage Studios. You can look them up at, I'm pretty sure the website is twistedsagestudios.com. And they create all kinds of absolutely wonderful tools for ascension. This is a harmony and balance ring. So it's not the ascension ring, but I'm still going, whoa! But it's still fun, right? So, yeah, you can find his stuff. I absolutely love all of the stuff they create. They create things from, um, I'm not sure what they call them, but you can, it looks like a Triskel to me. They come about that big around, and you can put them under your water to charge you water, or they have structures. I'm guessing that the pyramid that they bring to the festivals and expos that I've been to is probably 20 feet tall, 15 maybe. So it might be shorter, but at least 8 feet wide, a four-sided pyramid. So everything is done with sacred geometry. So it's all pretty fabulous. But anyway, there's someone else that I need to pull a card for. I saw Elizabeth's name first. Ooh, it's cleaning house. Now, by cleaning house, I would say that doesn't mean, well, it might mean, I don't know you. Maybe it does mean you need to clean something in your house, but cleaning the energy in your house is more important. There's a bit of energy hanging about that could stand to be transmuted a little bit. So let's do that. Oh, hold on for the ride, people. Just going to do a little more singing. Guarantiro l'eco, marati milalo, caralaitoi, ancairo, hirole noa, manto. Shadaiwak andotun manon shadi ho Medayalawar karahonen jora olan erohun picholi mantoru kante olamun Yari ho kante ho o manehu Chitakahi no kamor o marichitelu Kada kikalo parishupopum bareturetu Kinano watelehu kanano wiretu para wate hida kinamon oretitudelo. I love doing that work. Yay! So, let's see. Can you? Yes, Destiny, you can pay through PayPal. I'm still at Marcia Colver on PayPal as well. So, MarciaColver. Sam says, Robin, I have pain in my shoulder sometimes. What I practice to heal is to ground my shoulder and pass gold light in it. Oh, beautiful. And pick all the debris with golden net and hand. Yay. Oh, hand to my angels. Once a day is good and it takes 2 minutes. True. One of the things that it seems like we're taught is that things are hard. And that is so not true in the spiritual world. Things can be super, super easy. I do a form of hypnosis that takes me about 5 minutes, and you don't even feel like you're hypnotized. It's kind of a combination of hypnosis and EMDR. but I can also do it online. So I don't even know if I would say it's a combination of EMDR anymore. That's what I was taught when I was taught it, but I've morphed it so much that that it's not the same. Oh, I was like, what? I can't read that upside down. This card is for Carol Ann. Intention. Isn't that beautiful? An egg on a pedestal with an owl with what looks like a milkweed head. And we always called milkweed heads wishes too, just like dandelions, right? Just that milkweed is bigger. And there's all, look, oh, I don't know if you can see it, but in the background, on the ground, there are loads of them. Look at how many wishes those are. What if you sent an intention for all of those seeds, every one of those wishes? Wouldn't that be cool? Especially when you know the universe is bringing you what you want, right? Ruth, I only got a couple minutes left. Oh my God, look at this card. The Wizard of Awareness. By the way, this is the thing that I was talking about that Brian makes, the Triskel. He calls it something else, but the Wizard of Awareness. And you have this awareness in you, right? I know that you do. I know that more things are coming to you. I think we get to a certain point and we think that we've opened up everything as much as we can open up, right? And that we're getting all kinds of information and inundated with stuff, and we are. But there's more, and there's more clarity. Sometimes we do get so overwhelmed with things that that it's tough for us to sort it out. You're going to be able to do that in a different way. So open up to that and allow it to flow through. Oh, you're welcome, Elizabeth. Allow that to flow through and allow more. This is for everybody too. Allow more to come through. Do your prayers correctly. Stop thinking of the things that you don't have and start thanking for the things that you do. There's creativity in someone too that you're not allowing to come through. Let me see if I can. Ruth, that's for you. Okay, you got some fairies hanging around you, Ruth, and they're going to help you be more creative, but also have more fun with it. Have a lot of fun with it because you can. And I gotta go. This one has been so short, but I love you all. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for all your donations. Thank you for all your energy. Love you, and I'll see you next week.
Thanks for listening. We hope you enjoyed the show.